Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations. You'll be watching this video. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
Morning, good to be back with you.
Yes, I can hear you very well.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right, let's dive straight into it. You are in Washington, D.C. For the World Bank IMF meetings, and you practically staged a protest. Your intentions were clear. Nigeria cannot afford additional borrowings. But then the argument from government is that as long as Nigeria is able to pay back and our development rests solely on borrowing, they will still have to proceed. Tell us, why did you have to go through that route in Washington, D.C., and how bad are things in terms of exposure, to facilities locally and internationally?
Thank you very much. Yearly, each time IMF World Bank is having its meetings, civil society across the world, they meet to discuss state of financing. looking at individual countries and even the region generally. So this year, we also met, and we actually had meeting with the directors of IMF, World Bank in Washington, D.C. This was just a select meeting of African civil society leaders, which we actually do routinely with them to discuss our concern, especially the lack of transparency in the management of our resources in Africa and the role that the IMF, World Bank are playing. So it was an opportunity to actually have, direct conversation with them, to express our concern and to also find out what they are actually doing with our government. This is because Nigerian government in particular is not interested in discussing with the non-state actors, particularly civil society organizations, on the state of the economy, and also giving them opportunity to discuss or suggest ways in which the economy can be improved, and also particularly with regard to the issues of this reckless debt borrowing. So since the Nigerian government, for example, is not able to give the space for civil society to discuss and know what they are actually doing with our nation's resources and also the money they are borrowing, we felt that it is necessary that the IMF do inform nationalities of Africa to know what their countries is doing with them. Ideally, the countries or the countries in Africa, country leaders, should be able to be having kind of a round discussion or round table, with the various civil society or state actors, as non-state actors that are interested in the financial management in the country. But since they are not interested to be more transparent and inform the public, through the civil society, what they are actually doing, and when they borrow money, what they are doing the money beyond just the official statement. So we felt that it is necessary, the IMF has obligation to let us know what our country is doing with them. So they oblige, and they've been discussing this with us, especially during the COVID, when we wrote letter to the IMF, expressing concern about the debt that Nigeria, or the loan that Nigeria was going to take. And the IMF really responded. In that letter, we stated clearly our concern about the need for the loan to be attached with transparency in the spending, and also clearly spelling out procurement emergency, and ensuring that also there will be safe reporting for the civil society and journalists on how the money is going to be utilized. Another issue, they responded. Nigerian government did not even bother to respond to our concern. So the 3.4 billion that was collected for the COVID palliative, you saw how it ended up. We predicted that there might be a problem because of the inflow of money that was going to come. There might not be transparency in the spending, and exactly that was what happened. You could see that some of the politicians, even the palliative, for the COVID,